Hey, beautiful people. Welcome to today's episode of Relationship and Makeup. Right here on today's show, I have an interesting topic for us to discuss. And that is, you want to guess before I start talking, do well to like, subscribe, share, and then comment at the comment section. Let me know what you also think about what we are about to discuss. And that is what it means to really fall in love or to be in love. I hear so many people say, I'm in love, I'm in love, I'm in love. So let's get into the discussion for today. And I'm sure by the time I'm done, you will get to know what really it is to be in love or to fall in love. So when we talk about love, how do you understand love? How do you see love? How do you appreciate love? Is love sex, or is love all about money, or is love the all glamming and sweet time? Is that love where you are all laughing around, all nice around with your person and you guys are? Is that love? Is that what love is? No, of course not. So when you fall in love with somebody, or you have a deep feeling about somebody, nice feelings about somebody, that is just one step, because you have to be attracted to somebody anyways. So that's just the first step of realizing that you are in love with somebody, or you really like this person. Because sometimes we think that lust is love, because you just want the person in bed, so that means that you love the person. And sometimes men do this, and after having an affair with a person, they realize that no, actually I didn't even really love her. So that is not love. Love is not something you just meet in a day or two, or a month, or 2 weeks, and you say, hey, I love. Well, you can say that you love somebody, yes, because you have some feelings for the person and all that. The person is all nice, the person have the same way of thinking like you, and that is great. Because you know what, it's hardly to find somebody who has like-mindedness like you. Actually can be so compatible if you don't find somebody you have the same way of mind with. How are you guys gonna communicate? There's always going to be argument. There's always going to be disagreements and misunderstanding, because the person probably doesn't understand things your way. But let me tell you, falling in love is when you are ready to grow with somebody. You are ready to go through the thin and thick with the person. When you are trying to fall in love with somebody, then you are growing from your imperfections to be perfect for the person. I'm not saying you should change for somebody, because whoever is coming in for you and loves you, truly loves you, will appreciate the person that you are now and try to help to make you a better person, not to change you to be something else. Because trust me, the changing thing, you can't change somebody. You don't even really have to change somebody. If you say you truly love somebody, you should just be there for the person, work it out with the person through your problems, through your issues. Because you know what, you can't get a perfect relationship lying on a silver platter. All these relationships that we see and we think that have made it throughout is because they understand love and trust and work it out with effort. So what I can say is that, when you are in love with somebody, you have to understand. You see, I'm not saying that you have to kill yourself for somebody. You know, if you can't kill yourself, let's say you say, to me, I say, nipa nendo. Just be sure, say, nipa na wo kwama no share edo to say the way I was so done na. Would the anko bro ne de ma anko ye bi bufufro. You understand? So what you have to do is say, just be sure, say, to fall in love with somebody nenye easy. You have to fight for the person. Let the person know, say, yes, Asumesi Domi, this person loves me, and that we can do something together. Love doesn't come that easy. You gotta fight for it, but you have to be sure who you are fighting for and what cause you are fighting for. Otherwise, you may be confused and do something else and rather be too hurt. You have to be sure of the love you are feeling for the person, and you have to be sure the person feels the same way about you before you invest in that with your love. You understand what I'm saying? This is really common, and I know that to fall in love is not an easy thing. It's actually not easy at all. But make sure that the person you are falling in love with is also in love with you. Just make sure you don't fight alone. Okay, so you fight with the person you love, because sometimes it's going to be all rosy, all sweet, all butterflies, all vacations, but it's not always the case like that. There's going to be a point where you guys will have misunderstandings, you have difficulties, but you both should be ready to fight for love. Fight for love. Jesus Christ loved us, and he came to fight for us. If you truly love somebody, you have to be ready to fight, because this life is all about fighting. Love is really beautiful. Very, very beautiful. Very, very beautiful. And when you fall in love with the right person, my dear, it's the most beautiful thing you can ever have on earth. But being beautiful doesn't mean it doesn't come with troubles. It doesn't come with arguments, bad days, good days, bad moods. Love comes with all these things, but love conquers all. Love does conquers all. So you know what? Whenever you want to, get into love, just be sure of who you want to fall in love with. If the person is so strong and sure of themselves that if you are able to fall in love with them, will they be able to handle you? When you are falling, will they be able to hold you or bring you up, encourage you, and be the best that you can be? Be very sure of the person you are falling in love with. Be very sure of the person, because that person himself or herself must be very strong, must be very sure of themselves if they are really ready to do this with you. Because you know what? Your heart is so beautiful to be broken. Your mind is too beautiful, or your brains are so beautiful to be damaged by somebody. You know what? You deserve the best. You deserve beautiful things, and you deserve beautiful people. So whoever you want to fall in love with, be just so sure that this person is able to handle you, to hold you when you fall in love with him or her. You deserve the best. Never, ever, ever underestimate yourself for no whatever reason, because you know what? You are priceless. So just in case you want to fall in love, don't just get up one day just because of the looks of the person. You want to give your heart to the person. Your heart is priceless. It's so beautiful to be damaged. So please, love is a beautiful thing, and love is just done slowly and beautiful and vulnerably. You give it out slowly, vulnerably. So just be so sure before you intend to love somebody, because you are so beautiful. Thanks for watching today's video. Let me know what you think down the comment section, and if you want to ask any question, feel free to do so. Also remember to like, share, comments, okay? And I'll be so glad to have one-on-one with you. If you also like my makeup, it was done by myself, Queen JC Makeover, and then Oye Trained. Follow the makeup series on all social media handles. We love you so much. Have a blessed day, and protect your heart from people who do not deserve it.